So today we're going to be starting the next palette in the Library of Looks series. The one that we're going to be focusing on in this video is from Stila Matte and Metal Eyeshadow Palette. So this palette is broken up into neutral, cool, and warm quads. So we're going to be taking advantage of that organization that is sort of already there for you, which I think is fantastic when brands do that, and I'm glad that not every brand does it, because for some people it can kind of stifle your creativity a little bit, having everything too broken down for you already. However, I think it's super helpful, and I enjoy having all of that similar color range together, but when I'm working it doesn't keep me from using anything from other rows. So I am going to do a look from each of those quads, and I'm also going to do a fourth one that kind of skips back and forth between them. So the first one we're going to do is using the neutrals, and it's the eyes that I have on today. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so trying a new camera setup today. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. I'm just starting by using this color here, using Fringe here, and I'm putting it into the crease and under my lower lash line. Next I'm gonna take Bohemian here, and that's gonna go onto the eyelid and to the inner corner. I'm just taking a pencil brush for the inner corner. And I'm going to take Smolder, and I'm really enjoying using these like angled crease brushes right now, because when it comes to getting the outer corner, basically just like stamp it on. Kind of going into the outer V area with Smolder, and then I'm also going to bring it under the lower lash line. And okay, lastly, I'm taking Vintage onto my eraser brush. I'm just hitting the brow bone here. I'm pretty happy with the blending, so I'm not too worried about that. I do like to go over the outer corner also, just to kind of, very paranoid about shadow falling too low because of the shape of my eyes, so I always like to brighten this area regardless. I'm tightlining the upper waterline, and also I will add mascara. Okay, so this is look one using the neutral quad from the Metal and Matte palette from Stila. Relatively simple, a little bit smoky, still daytime appropriate, nice and simple. Okay, today I'm going to be using this middle quad. I've gotten started a little bit on the crease. So all I've done so far is taken Suede with a stiff brush and sort of done a very defined crease line, and I followed the shape of my eyebrow and just kind of barely flicked it out a little bit. And I did that on both sides, but I'm actually going to define that a little bit more because it's going to turn out to be like a soft cut crease, if that makes any sense. So I'm just dipping a pencil brush into that same color, and I'm going to define the bottom edge of that shape I've already created. And this is also a little bit less rounded than I normally go for my crease. I'm taking a flat stiff brush with a very crisp edge, and I'm going into Retro, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid and in like buffing it into the inner corner and sort of going under this wing a little bit, but being careful not to drop it too low here, and also being careful to stay very crisply underneath that line. And I'm taking Velvet, and I'm keeping this really tight under the brow. saw a cat. Alright, so I'm taking an eyeliner. This works just as well with a black or brown liner. I'm actually using Stila Purple Tang. And I'm just going into the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line, keeping it very close to the waterline, but not going in the waterline. I'm not going to show this on camera because I will not be able to do it any justice. I just smudged it out a little bit, and I'm going in with Sizzle with this little detail brush, and I'm going to concentrate most of the color towards the outside and kind of blend it towards the center. And I'm going right on top of that liner. And I'm just going to do some winged liner and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my clay paint liner exploded. It was much worse than this, but so yeah, my liner is not exactly even because I just, yeah, I'm done. Done with that. So this is what we have for today. I will see you back for the next one. Okay, this is look number 3 from the Stila Matte and Metal palette. I'm using the warm shades today. I just thought I'd mention it because I'm really enjoying this sheen on my cheeks right now. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but I did use the illuminating finishing powder in rose gold from Stila. I'm starting off with Sequin. It's like a sort of champagne gold color, and I'm just applying that all over the lid. Next, I'm taking Velour, and I'm gonna be going into the crease with this color. Next, I'm taking Feathered here, and I'm gonna use that on my brow bone and to kind of help blend that velour color. And now I'm taking Flare on this little stubby smudger brush here, and I'm just gonna be working that into the upper lash line. I'm taking Kitten from Stila. I have a single here and using that as my inner corner highlight. You could just use Sequin for this, your lid color, or whatever you use as your highlight. Either one will work. Alright, I'm going to apply some mascara just to my upper lashes, and I'll be back. Okay, and this is the finished look for today. This is the type of eye look that I like to do when I wear unconventional lip colors that tend to be cooler toned. That is today's look. We've got one left for this palette, so I will see you with that one tomorrow. So this is going to be the final look for the Stila Matte and Metal palette. Yeah, so I just have my face done and some lip liner with the Stila lip glaze in Kitten. The first thing I'm going to do is take the gold shade Sequin and apply this all over the eyelid. Okay, then I'm going to take this like taupey silvery color in Bohemian, and that's going to go into the inner portion of my eyes onto the tear duct and kind of swept upwards, but I'm avoiding the lower lash line tear duct area. Okay, I'm taking a smolder, and that's going to go on the outer corners, and I'm going to pull it up just a little bit towards the, like, into the crease. Okay, and I'm going to take this mauve-y suede color, and that's going to go on my lower lash line, and I'm going to just kind of make sure that's really blended out very well. And I'm taking Retro And that's just going to go in the tear duct of the lower lash line. And I'm taking Feathered onto the brow bone. Okay, I just tight lined the upper waterline and added mascara to the upper and lower lashes, and that is it for today's look. This is the last look for the Stila Matte and Metal palette. I really enjoy this palette. It has got some great neutral basics and it has got some fantastic shimmery colors. My only grief with this one is the name is a little bit misleading, because I would hesitate to call these metallic shadows. They are definitely shimmery and they are definitely very gorgeous, but I would hesitate to call them metallic. Highly do recommend this palette. It is fantastic. That's it for today's look. Okay, and that is it for this round of Library of Looks featuring the Stila Matte and Metal palette. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful. Just as a reminder, these are not meant to be super strict tutorials, just kind of ideas of how different ways that you can use these palettes. All my social media links are listed down below. I will have the Library of Looks playlist linked as well. And if you're new here, please leave me a like and a comment and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. And that is all I have for you today. So until next time, thank you for watching.